I'm Allegra Houston, and welcome to the Imaginative Storm Writing Prompt of the Week. My creative collaborator, James Nave, is in Manila right now. He got up at 1 a.m. Philippines time to actually do the Prompt of the Week Zoom live with us, but now he's gone back to bed, quite rightly. So I'm making this video on my own. So this is what we do. Every week, our writing group gets together and Nave and I offer a prompt. It's usually an image. Sometimes it's an audio or a video, but it is an image again this week. We put the image up on the screen for 2 minutes and we ask everyone to create a list of words inspired by the image or perhaps not inspired by the image. Whatever words pop into your head, just a list of random words. They don't have to have anything to do with the image, and they certainly don't have to have anything to do with one another. So I will put the image up on the screen and your 2 minutes will start now. After everyone has created their own list of words, we go around the Zoom room and ask everybody to contribute one word from their list to create a group list. And the nice thing about having that group list is that we can all use those words and borrow from other people's imaginations. And it's quite fun to hear how some of those words pop up in very different ways in what the various people write. So I will read that group list to you now. And you might like to write these words down because there is some advantage to having them kind of go in your ear and out your hand. But if you don't want to, that's fine. I will put them up on the screen again during the 10-minute writing time. So here is today's group list. Chaos theory, published author, lost in thoughts, the story she tells, ran out of shelf space, new classic, another redhead, traveling so far, not leaving home, New York Times bestsellers, romance, lurid novelty, daring to dream, clothed in info, literary flounces. Guess where my loyalty lies, friends? Stacked, weight of words, literary dress, model citizen, dusty TBR, pre-Raphaelite reading, dream within a dream, becoming one, embroidered corset, warm sienna, library fairy, reading Ophelia, banned books, the end of books, Curled Pages, a book by its cover, Spruce Evolution. So now you have two lists of words, your own list and the community list. And these are all toys for your imagination to play with as you write. That's the next thing, writing for 10 minutes. The lovely thing about a 10-minute timer is it doesn't really give you that much time to think about, oh, what should I write? Is that the right place to start? Who knows? You just kind of have to get on with it. And if you like what you write, how great. It only took you 10 minutes. And if you don't like anything at all, which is quite unusual, well, big deal. You wasted a whole 10 minutes. So that's the magic of 10 minutes. You can write whatever you want, fast or slow, poetry or prose, coherent or incoherent, wherever your imagination wants to take you. We like to call this a dance between the rational mind and the imagination, with the imagination the partner leading the dance, which means that your rational mind's job is to follow, not to try and lead, not to give up and collapse on the floor and say, I don't want to do this, but to go wherever your imagination wants to go, however much it whirls and twirls and spins your rational mind into something that seems irrational and incoherent. Your rational mind's job is just to let that happen. It's only for 10 minutes and then it'll be over, and your rational mind will probably be amazed at the originality of what you write. This is the secret to original, fresh, authentic writing. We promise you, even though it sounds strange. So here we go. Your 10 minutes starts now. After we all write, we split up into Zoom rooms and read what we wrote aloud. Because, first of all, it's fascinating to hear what other people have written, using many of the same words that you've written with. But also because when you read your work aloud, you develop a different kind of relationship with your writing. You're much less critical of it than you are when you read silently on the page. You develop a kind of tenderness for it, and you also notice what you like more than what you dislike. And that is a great way, the best way that I know, of retraining your inner critic into being your inner coach. In other words, your coach builds on your strengths. Your critic just criticizes you and makes you, depressed and want to give up. But when you have a good coach building on your strengths, you just get stronger. And that's what we want. So put me on pause while you read what you wrote aloud. And before I go further, I want to credit that image. It was created by Dina Denawi, who has a brilliant Instagram feed, Lulu Moon Owl Books, at Lulu Moon Owl Books, and you will also find that in the text below this video. So I'd like to also let you know about our book, Write What You Don't Know, 10 Steps to Writing with Confidence, Energy, and Flow, and the self-paced online course that covers the same material, but with myself and my collaborator, James Nave, taking you kind of basically step by step through the course, doing all the timing for you. And you also have the opportunity to listen to what other people wrote to the same prompts, because we have created a prompt archive in that course. And also, when you buy that course, you get a monthly Zoom with the two of us for as many times as you want to come. So we will be there to give you help and advice and encouragement, and anything you want to ask us, we will do our very best to answer. So please check those out at imaginativestorm.com. Thank you very much for joining us. And hopefully, maybe you'd like to come to the live Saturday Prompt of the Week gathering. And all you have to do is join our mailing list at imaginativestorm.com and you will get your invitation. Goodbye.